G'day there everyone, Daniel Anderson here. Now, Copilot for Microsoft 365 utilizes content that a user has got access to. Now, one of the things we want to try and do before we roll out Copilot is really get an understanding of what people really do have access to prevent any unwanted information being brought back or being exposed unintentionally. Now, there is a group that is part of the people picker when we're sharing content that is called everyone except external users. Now, as I've been doing a lot of Copilot readiness assessments, this is a group that is commonly used when we're adding a read-only group, for example, to intranets or common open SharePoint sites. So one of the ways in which we can help reduce the overuse or the oversharing of content is actually removing this everyone except external users from the people picker so that people have to make an informed decision as to who has access to that content. That is what we're going to take a look at today, how we can remove that everyone except external users from the people picker. So let's jump in and have a look. So we can see here I'm on a SharePoint communication site, and let's just have a look at what the experience is like when we're actually sharing this site. So what we can see, we've got share site. Now, when I type in everyone, what we are going to see is this group here, everyone except external users. Now, let's say that we've got a controlled security group that has got everybody in our organization that we want to have access. It could be all staff or something like that. We want to remove everyone except external users and use that controlled group. So let's now drag over. I'm going to drag over, and this is going to require some PowerShell. So you can see here that I've got the first line of PowerShell here is connecting to our SPO service, which is our tenant, and then we've got this set SPO tenant show everyone except external users equals false. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run this line of code first. It is then going to ask us to authenticate. So I will authenticate and I'll use another user, and I'll just grab my account details here. I'll pop in the username and I'll just pop in the password here, and we'll sign in. So once this has now been authenticated, which we are now, we're just going to run set SPO tenant with the show everyone except external users claim, and we're going to set that to false. We will now run that, and we can see down the bottom here that is now running. And once that has successfully run, we're going to jump back into SharePoint, and then we're going to have a look and see, hopefully, that group has now been removed from our people picker. So I'm just going to refresh this page. Now we'll jump into our site permissions. We'll go to share site. Now let's pop in everyone and let's have a look. And now what we can see, that group, everyone except external users, has been removed from the people picker so that people can't now overshare our content, give access to people that they shouldn't. And we've got that first step now in place to help control the oversharing of content. So I hope that brings you some value today. Removing the everyone except external users from the people picker is a really good first step. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.